出去坐喺度攞睇嘅。
Are you afraid, Doris?
You see everything, don't you?
You truly are mad. Truly mad. I want to, Doris. I want to.
Then why don't you? Why don't
I don't know who you are.
Yes, you do, John.
It's not who you are, it's what you've become.
And what is that, John? What have I become?
You're bitter and sour with life. You're confused. You don't make any sense to me.
Tell me what else, John. Tell me what else.
You think the world owes you something. You think your suffering outweighs other people's.
You know what? And maybe it does. Maybe it does. How would you know?
I know there's a lot of things you don't have to live with.
Like you, my poor John?
Maybe, Doris. Maybe.
Why don't you just tell me why you're here?
I don't know why I'm here. It was a mistake to come.
Don't worry. I mean, we have no established patterns, no expectations, no disappointment if we don't engage, no assuming of familiarity.
I swear to God, I don't know what the hell you're talking about half of the fucking time.
I'm saying, John, you could walk right out through that door right now and I would give a fuck because you're nothing to me.
I became nothing.
That's right. You became nothing.
It's so sad to see what you've become.
Stop judging me. I never put you down.
Why are you doing this to me? Why do you have to crucify me?
If you don't like to hear what I'm saying, then get the fuck out. I never asked you here.
Why can't we have just a normal conversation? How was your day, John? My day was great, Doris. How was yours? Oh, just fine, John.
What am I? Your fucking wife, John? How was your day? Are you fucking kidding me? Have you totally lost it? I don't see you in forever and you want me to greet you with some polite, boring shit conversation? Are you totally insane or what?
I'm just saying, why do we have to go back and forth like this? Why do we have to do this to each other?
Because... Maybe because I loved you?
You didn't love me. You didn't even know me.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking...
All right. When we were together, you had some sort of purpose. You controlled me. You took care of me. But is that love to you? I died countless number of times. I don't even care anymore. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. Everything I say, everything I do has some hidden meaning. Nothing is what it is. I saw a woman walking down the street today. I didn't even see her face. She was walking. It was cloudy, misty, slightly foggy. There was something about the angle I was walking in that made me feel that image had a tinge of poetry to it. I can never recreate that. I can never do that.
Memory will betray you. It's inevitable.
Come lie with me.
If the woman you love doesn't reassure you and tell you everything's okay, you're lost. If they don't say, don't worry, poor baby, then you erupt. And then you leave, and then you have no meaning. Your sadness is contrived. Your emotions are a hoax.
I don't mean to doubt what you say. I don't mean anything.
Why leave? Why go now?
Tell me you love me.
I do. I do.
Then what a perfect time to go.
John, this constant desire to separate yourself, these generalizations are ruining you. You know, we will all be replaced. My love, your love will be replaced by someone else's. So we finally come to this question, why bother? Why bother with anything? You know, and I truly, truly hate you because all you do, your touch and your lovingness, reminds me of this, and already I have enough remembrance. Already I have enough.
You know why I love you? Because you don't have a life. You don't have anything. You don't have a train of people. So I don't have to pretend. I don't have to put on a fake smile around your friends. I don't have to be anyone.
And when the people who knew you die, you die too. Even memories don't last forever.
Is that all you have?
Yes, John, this is all I have.
You sure? Not even in the bank or hidden somewhere?
Leave, boy. Just leave. Leave.
My greatest love was my greatest sin.
I can't sleep anyways. My dreams have become like knives.
Knives?
Nothing. Something my father used to say.
Tell me about one of them.
Not now. Not tonight.
What about them, Doris? What about them?
If we aren't dreaming of happiness, if we aren't dreaming of triumph and greatness, then what do we dream of, John? Surely you know. Surely you know of fear, of failure, of desire, of loss, of hope. You can't tell me you don't know of these things.
They're not real, Doris. They aren't real.
I know they're not. I know they're not. But if I don't fear something, I know it will happen.
Just rest now, all right? Just
I can't,
rest.
John. I can't. Please leave. I don't like what I'm saying. Please leave. I will regret my words.
No, Doris, please, just let me stay. I promise I won't bother you. Please, just I'll leave you alone.
God, I should have left this place a while ago. I should have stayed away years ago. I could be happier somewhere else. Truly, I do better as an outsider. I could be someone without a past.
What do you want, Doris? What do you want from this life?
Nothing, John. Nothing at all.
That can't be true.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's the middle of the night, Doris. Let's just go to bed. Let's go to bed.
Did you ever think of being with me, John? Of taking me?
What? I don't understand.
Of taking me?
I did, Doris. I do. I would like to.
Well, then why don't you?
I can't. I can't.
But it's okay. I want you to.
But you would hate me more.
But I hate you so much already.
And that's what scares me.
Well, since when do you care about other people?
You're not yourself right now. You're not the person I knew.
Well, who am I, John?
I don't know, Doris. I don't know.
You never knew me to know who I am.
I knew you. I knew my version of you.
John, it's easier to forget.
Doris, it's over. It was all over before it began.
John, it started a long time ago.
I hate you. I truly, truly hate you.
Yes, I know. You taste sour, John. Your intention's the same.
Well, you don't seem to care either way. The other day I was walking. Nowhere in particular. It was early in the day, but it was dark, cloudy. I came across a man, maybe 6 feet, his hair parted, extremely piercing eyes. I knew this was a man you could love. I knew this was the man of my lover's dreams. I felt extremely jealous and angry. He didn't say anything, he just stood there, didn't do anything. But I hated him. I hated him because I knew you would love him. I knew you would desire him. So I walked into this pizza store and I followed him. I got a slice of pizza, sat behind him. And looking at the back of his head once again, I knew you would love him. And my jealousy swelled. I could hear the sound of him chewing his pizza. And he finished and he got up from his chair, tucked the shirt into his pants, went to the counter and said thank you to the pizza guy. And then he left the store, so I followed him. He looked very tired, but very satisfied. He walked a couple of blocks, and then he stopped at a corner. He was permanently looking at his watch. And a woman came over. And he turned in surprise and he hugged her. And they started holding hands. Hers in his in hers. And there were no conversations and no questions exchanged. And it was at that point that I knew that this man was everything I wasn't. Possibly everything you wanted me to be. You will never believe it, but my grandfather used to have this garden next to the train. He used to make these fried zucchini flowers on Saturdays. When I was a kid, I hated Saturdays because we always had to go over and help them clean up or whatever. I always had to help my mom clean up the rug with this vacuum, this piece of shit vacuum cleaner. It was horrible. and plus they lived at the top floor of this walk up, so we had to walk all those stairs, and it was dreadful, especially in the heat. But I loved to see them. My grandmother was so warm. Sometimes me and my brother would stay over and watch some TV or whatever. I miss the smell and the taste of my grandfather's cooking so much. Sometimes, you know, I walk in the street, or I go to someone's apartment or friends of mine, and I smell something, and that reminds me of those times. I used to see this guy, this old man on the street, and when he would pass by, I would smell this cologne, but not really cologne, but like this freshly shaved smell, just like my grandfather. I would stop and take it in, and after a few seconds, it would go away. They used to have this round table, and I would sit inside of it, and my brother on my side. And after dinner, he would pull out these glasses with peaches and wine, and I would have a couple of them, and I would feel a bit lightheaded. I can't remember what we talked about, but I remember I would look outside their kitchen window. It was quite big. And there was a building right across from it, and a roof. And I always thought I could jump on that roof. My grandfather used to throw bread to the pigeons, and I always thought I could make that jump. Always. See, back then things were different. People struggled and had it hard, but it seemed like they were fighting for something. You know, your family, your country, or whatever. Now I see these families, and I don't know what it will be with them. I see these houses with 20 or 30 people living in it. Where will they be at the end of their lives? Where will their kids be? They want more for Christmas, and more during the week, and more during the weekend, and their parents will struggle to make their life better, and where will they be at the end of their lives? I see these girls with their tight jeans and teased hair and these pieces of gold on their fingers, looking around at the corners of the streets, looking around for the man who will save them. And eventually, maybe this man will drive up, and they will get in, and he will wow them with the stories about this guy or the other guy, or how this thing happened and how crazy it was. And this girl with these struggling families will be sucked in, and they will leave him during the day and feel empty. And then they will make plans and imagine their lives together in Las Vegas or Atlantic City, watching shows or whatever. And they will have big eyes and big ambitions towards the future. And maybe they will get married. And after a while, their dreams will betray them, and they will feel like failures. While he's looking around, making a quick buck, and she's trying to find refuge in some ice cream or potato chips. And eventually, one day, they will approach a moment where for a couple of instants every day, they'll feel like they wish to die, or they wish the other one was dead. And soon their parents will die and they will be alone. And their memories will become their enemies. Time is inflicting this vengeance by showing this memory, and in which they will see their whole life and see all their missteps and all their mistakes and all the things they could have been. And they will stay there and maybe resolve themselves in death, fat or old, and their kids will be living in other cities, and they will wait. They will stay there in the same apartment they moved in 50 years ago, while older friends are moving to warmer climates like Florida or Arizona, and they will stay there, stuck in the cold, in this cold place where the only solace is the warm glow of their TV set. And when they will see God, they will weep, because they can't justify their existence. Because they haven't accomplished anything. Because every time they tried to live for something, the elements, the environment, just dried it. So they're floating around in the sky, and God is closing the doors on them. Yeah, maybe it will be like this for all of us. Maybe only great men prevail. I don't know.